Yes. Hello everyone, welcome back to Street Analytics. This is a continuation of SQL Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll be explaining math or numerical functions. In the previous tutorials, I have explained datetime functions and also string built-in functions. I recommend you to watch the tutorials and come to this tutorial. Let's jump into today's topic, numeric functions, without late. So in SQL, there are mainly three types of inbuilt functions, which is date functions, string functions, and math or numeric functions. So these functions are used to perform mathematical operations on numeric data types, and return a numeric value. These numerical functions are used to perform mathematical operations on the numerical data types and returns a numeric value. And this numeric function is concerned, there are some numeric functions we frequently use. Out of all, these are the functions: ABS, rand, round, ceiling, floor, square root, square, and power. So these are the mainly numeric functions we frequently use when we are working with the data. Let's understand each function with example. Here, ABS. ABS stands for absolute value. It returns the absolute value of a specific numeric value. It takes the argument as numeric value, because these functions will perform operations on mathematical numeric data types, so it will take only numeric values as in arguments. So when we use ABS of, I'm giving parameter value as 23.34. So we have to ensure using the set clause. If I execute it, it returns 23.34. This is the absolute value. If I choose a negative number, minus 23.34, if I execute it, I will get 23.34, because ABS returns the absolute value, absolute positive value, you can say. Returns absolute positive value. You can just use this ABS function on the columns in the table. Next, we have the other function, random. This random function is used to return the random number. You should return the random number. The random number between 0 and 1. You should return the random number between 0 and 1. Let's see with example. If I use rand, basically these random functions take a seed value. But if I don't specify any seed value, if I execute it, I'm getting 0.47. If I execute again, I'm getting 0.94, 0.08, 0.34. So if I execute multiple times, it returns different values. But if I specify any value, suppose the seed value is 100, it returns the same value. See, I'm executing multiple times, returning the same number. So when we use seed value, it returns the same number. If we don't use the seed value, just execute it, we'll get different value: 0.28, 10, 9, 86, so on. So this is a random function. This random function is used to give any random number to a row when you are working with the data. You can also use this random function mm, in our table. Suppose I have a employees table from employee emp1. That's a random number for every row. Employee name, random number. Having the random number for every row. If I give the seed value, the same number. So this is about random function. Next function is round. Round is nothing but it rounds the number to a specific number of decimal places. With example, round has two arguments, expression and precision int. Suppose I have a number 100.234. I want to round to two decimal places. Execute it, I'll get 230. If I take 23 and 1, that's the 20. If I give 0, truncation happens. So when we use non-zero number, truncation won't happen. If I use 0, truncation happens. So this is the round function which is used to round a number at specified decimal places. And next function is ceiling. Ceiling, with example, suppose I have a function ceiling. I have to have a number 23.45. If I execute it, we'll get the top number because ceiling returns the top number from this number 23.45. The top number for this is 24. If I choose 23.01 also, return same 24. So it's the nearest largest integer. Returns the nearest largest integer. Returns nearest largest integer. If you give 23.5, 23.4, 23.01, 2, 3, anything, you will get 24 only because ceiling returns the largest integer near to that value. And coming to floor works opposite to ceiling. Opposite to ceiling. If I execute floor of same number 23.01 returns 23. But if for ceiling I'm getting 24. For floor I'm getting 23. So your floor returns the nearest smallest integer. So for 23.01 the nearest smallest integer is 23. So floor returns the nearest smallest integer where ceiling returns the nearest largest integer. There is a difference between floor and ceiling. And we have the next function is square root. Another square root of a number. So return the square root of a number. Suppose another square root of 81 is 9. Square root of 100 is 10. Execute it. Now we are able to see the square root of 9. 81 and 100 is 9, 10. You can also use the square root columns. Square root have query from the table, EMP table. I want square root of department number. Department number. Set in the column and also square root of department number. Now see, square root of 30, square root of 35, square root of 24.4721. So in this way, the square root function returns the square root of a number. Next one is square. Just return the square of a number. Return the square of a number. Select square of 10, square of 20. 10 square we know that 100. 20 square is 400. So in this way, this square function is used. Square of department number from employee. I'm using on the table the square function and the square of every department number. And the next function is power. Power function is used to returns the power of a number. Number. That is power is power. First expression, the base value on 2 power 3 and set into and the power value 3. Now the 2 power 3 is 8. 2 power 4. 16. This way power function is used to return the power of a number. So these are the some mathematical functions we use frequently when we are working with the data. And that's all. I hope you understand today. If you believe you learned something today, don't forget to give a like and share it with your friends who are learning SQL. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Sujit Analytics, to stay updated with my latest tutorials. And I will share this SQL file in the description. Make sure to download. And that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.